Project 350. Unleash the beast.
On Unleash the Beast so far, we bought a beat-up, run-down old Bertram 23 and have, over the past several weeks, ripped out its inboard engine, given its 30-year fiberglass some TLC, and whacked a pot on its back so as to repower it with a stunning new Yamaha 350 horsepower V8.
Yes, Unleash the Beast time now on Hook, Line and Sinker.
Yep.
Hardy, and we have been working our fingers to the bone on this project.
Kind of, Nick. Other people have been, but the beast, she's almost ready to be powered, Nick. Powered by the big Yamaha.
Exactly right. And to this date, we've seen a lot about the boat, but not so much about the engine, which, of course, is the Yamaha 350 V8, the world's biggest outboard motor.
We've never even driven one.
No.
Until now.
Here are two.
They are a sexy, sexy looking thing, I reckon, the big V8s, Nick.
They are, mate. They've sort of got that retro style in your head, like a bit like the Alien. But
yes.
The thing that you really notice first off when you see these things is that they are big.
Massive.
Compared to any other outboard motor you've ever seen, these are big suckers. Now, as such, and being V8s, you might expect them to be a bit noisy and a bit boisterous, but Barry, if you just fire them up... It's like silk, but they're not designed to stand still, these things.
No, they sound like they want to roar. Makes me very, very, very excited, Nick, about our prospects, because we are sitting here, the boat is at cruise, 3,500 revs, and we're having a conversation.
And there is no other power plant that will allow you to do that. If you've got diesels in this, clatter, bang. If you've got stern drives, loud. This is the only way to do it, and so the beast is looking good. Also, the performance is remarkable.
It's outstanding. We're going about 26 knots at the moment, and the engines are using less than 40 litres each, so an 80-litre cruise. But
this is a 6.5 tonne boat.
Correct. Our boat isn't 6.5 tonne.
No.
We've only got one engine on it, so I'm thinking that our performance should be pretty good as well.
All right, well, we're looking for a testimonial on the 350. This is Barry Bailey. He's the International Sales Manager at Grady White Boats here in Australia. Barry, tell us of your experience with 350, because you guys were sort of the first to get on board.
Yeah, that's right, Nick. Grady White was the first boat manufacturer to put these engines on their boats.
Yep.
And it's totally changed the behavior of how these boats perform. We have better top-end speed, obviously, with the extra horsepower.
Yep.
And we're getting better fuel economy at cruise range, which is 25 knots, than we were with the 250s.
And that's, I guess, for general users, that's the important point, that these motors aren't having to work as hard, and so we're getting better fuel economy.
And they're environmentally cleaner and more friendly than the predecessor, than the 250 or the 200s.
So, on the whole, your experience has been positive?
Very positive. We haven't sold a boat in Australia like this without having put 350s on it. So I think that's the testimony. The customers are obviously voting with the checkbook and spending the extra money and putting these engines on the boats.
Can I interest you in a 23-foot Bertram 1989 model with a 350 on it?
I'd take a look at it.
Yeah, it's called Beast.
The Beast.